This is a 2012 Freightliner Mercedes Sprinter 3500. I'm resealing the upper lower oil pans, rear main seal, transmission, input, output shaft seals, and one more little piece seal. But this is the upper oil pan here. You can see this is not all that easy as it looks to take off. These are E10 or 12 sockets. A 10 fits on tight, which you probably should use to take them off. A 12 fits on sloppy, but it fits on easier when you're just snugging them up by hand. And so to take this off, you remove your lower oil pan, which is stuck with the silicone glued together. There's little notches. You can gently pry it on different sides, work at it to get it to separate. Same thing, this is siliconed to the top, and also same procedure, remove it, wiggle, break the stuck on seal for it. This, it's got a little screen. That's where your oil gets sucks the oil up for your pump. From that, just 3 bolts. Take that off if you're going to take off the upper. But before you take off the upper, it's nice to know that back here, this is that upper oil pan, that line right there up to there. That's your engine oil pan, goes across over there. So to remove that upper oil pan, you have to remove your transmission, you have to remove your torque converter, and your flex plate to be able to access those 3 little bolts. So I would not think you could just remove this. It's not, you got to remove your transmission to do it. So fools learn the hard way, the wise listen to others. So that might save you a lot of hassle if you think you can do it without removing the transmission or something and just removing the bolts how it looks. But you can't see these unless you have the transmission removed. So that might save you some time if you're thinking of removing this, because don't look too hard. It's a little harder because you got to remove the transmission. The transmission to remove isn't really that bad if you got the right tools, and we're working under a car lift, so it makes it really nice. The hardest parts in it are kind of right in this side by this, your DEF part of your exhaust there. This big old, there's some little tighter bolts, a little tighter to reach, but the rest of them aren't all that bad if you got good buffet of tools. And then the torque specs on these bolts, I've had a hard time finding them, so I'm trying to go with what I found on the internet, but I don't want to say and give you the wrong information. So I replaced this seal. This up here, same thing, silicone on that, 3 bolts. Underneath it is end of a shaft, it looks like, with a little thing to help balance out that shaft or something. Not sure what that is, but that's how you can seal it. Oil goes in there, so it's not too hard to do while you got it apart. And and then just follow the instructions, I guess, on these silicone you use. Just hand tighten up lightly, not very tight at all, these pan bolts when you do put the silicone. I use a lot of extra right in that crack where this pan meets the upper pan and it meets that, all right there. You got kind of 3 things right there in a little slot, so I use extra there to make sure that doesn't leak on both sides. And this is also a 3-liter, I believe, turbo diesel 6-cylinder, manufactured by Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz. Okay, have a good day. God bless you very much, and have a beautiful afternoon, or morning, or night time. Or another time. Or all the time. Wouldn't that be nice? All the time. Doing wonderful. Yay. Alright. Goodbye.